What's up, you guys? It is Monday morning. Cheers to that. We're cheersing with coffee. It's my first full week back in New York. So I'm in my apartment, just made coffee, just got up. I don't have my laptop this week. I sent it into the repair place last night. If you watched my last vlog or two, the keyboard was going all wonky. I found out there was a recall on my particular laptop as well as some others, and I took it in and they're fixing it for free. So they said they're not going to get it for 3 to 5 business days, which I didn't realize they were going to be sending it like off site. I thought they'd just be fixing it there. So it's a little longer than I was hoping, because like day 1 of them working on it is technically going to be tomorrow because it's still being sent. And then that's a Tuesday. She told me I'd probably get it between like Friday, and if it got pushed over the weekend, like Monday or Tuesday. She said Tuesday latest, like a week from tomorrow. Which I have some like work that I definitely need to get that back for ASAP, so fingers are crossed. I am hoping to get it Thursday or Friday, but that's like on the good side, so we'll see. But yeah, so in the meantime, I'm just going to be filming this whole week as a week in my life, getting back into the routine in New York. I'm going to sit down with my coffee and make a little to-do list for today. Again, I'm not able to do as much work without my computer, but I'm still going to respond to emails and everything on my phone this morning and see what I can get done. I want to get my COVID test this week. I still haven't felt anything, no symptoms whatsoever, but that doesn't mean that I could have contracted it without symptoms. So that's on the agenda. I think my air conditioner like side curtain slots came in the mail, so I'm gonna check my mailbox right now and see if we can install those, and hopefully they actually fit my air conditioner because it wasn't the same brand. It's gonna be a good week. It's a nice day, no complaints. Okay, I didn't even realize that this was sitting out in the lobby when I came in yesterday. Oh, sounds like loose parts. All right, here we've got, oh yeah, there are some screws and stuff. I don't remember screwing anything into my window with my last ones. These also look much shorter than I thought, but we're gonna try it anyway. The little side panels. I don't know, I was struggling looking at all the ones online to know which was gonna be the right fit for mine. The problem is my window isn't like a standard window size, it's pretty wide, so even last year when I had the curtain things pulled out, I still had to put cardboard like on the sides to block it. Oh yeah, this is so short. What the heck in that? This is not gonna do anything. I swear I looked at the measurements to see the width of them and it said like 18 inches, so maybe, but this isn't even 18 inches, this thing, this is like a foot. So I thought that this would come out 18 inches. Well, gonna have to send these back and make do with cardboard for now, so better luck next time. Maybe I'll go to a hardware store. I know there's like a hardware store in my neighborhood. I wonder if they would sell these things. Better than buying it on Amazon. I don't know. Anyway, that's a problem for later, so. I should have just kept the ones I had last summer, but they were so like dirty and gross when I pulled them off, and I just knew they weren't long enough for my window anyway, so I figured I'd just buy new ones this year. Harder to find than I thought. Okay, I'm gonna drink my coffee and make my to-do list. Actually, let's pull that out. My planner back in action. I'm checking off the things that I wrote for myself to do once I got here that I already did. So, new week. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm also gonna go drop off, you can't see it, can you? My little newly package there to finally mail it, so then I can get new stuff, which has been a while since I've done that. I guess now I'm gonna put return Amazon package. I'll catch you guys later. Okay, what is up, you guys? I am doing my makeup right now for the day, and I'm just doing a little bit. I don't know why being like on my own in isolation makes me want to get ready more sometimes, just like feel put together like I'm doing something, I don't know. And I'm also sitting back here because when my air is on, if I'm sitting at my desk, it like makes my eyes water. So I've been getting ready back here when I want the air on because it's kind of like warm in here. So yeah, I'm putting on bronzer right now. Actually, I just kind of contoured with it, and look at this lighting. This is like extremely fabulous. In my apartment, I get afternoon sunlight, so in the mornings when I'm getting ready and stuff, sometimes it's very dark. But I'm using this lighted mirror. Oh, like this lighting is impeccable. I actually saw one of these for the first time. I went to Atlantic City for my friend's 25th birthday at the beginning of this year. Usually when I travel, I just have a very tiny little like compact flip up mirror, and I just kind of like try and put it in a place, but it's so small and it's like hard to see my face, and sometimes I'm doing my makeup in dark places and it's just kind of a mess. But I saw my friend in Atlantic City using one of these, which is like this big flip out LED mirror, but it's completely travelable, like you don't have to plug it in, doesn't have batteries, you just charge it with a cord. And I immediately was like, I need one of those. And this one in particular that I'm very excited to tell you guys about is the Vanity Planet Pose LED travel mirror. So honestly, I can't get over how nice this lighting is. Like, I've never used a light up makeup mirror that was this flattering, but it's also like realistic, and it's like dimmable too. So there's a button on this side where you can hold it down and it, like, see how much brighter it's getting. Oh my god. It's like a photo studio. Or you can dim it just to like adjust to the room you're in. Yeah, it's really slim, travel friendly, and lightweight too, so it'll just fit easily in like your backpack if you're traveling, suitcase, whatever. And it has a nice sturdy case, so it's not gonna get the mirror cracked or anything. And like I said, you don't even need batteries. It just has a little USB cord, and then you charge it like in the wall or in your computer, and it lasts so long too. Anyway, I'm doing my makeup right now with it, and it's also nice because it stands up on its own. I guess I can show you a little better. It stands up on its own like this, and you can change the angle. And there's definitely other ones out there. Like the one that my friend was using, I definitely know wasn't dimmable. Like, she just had one setting of the light on and off, and it was like super bright, which isn't always what you want. So I think it's really nice to be able to adjust it to like the right lighting of where you're doing your makeup. Like in a hotel, on the go, in different places, I feel like it's so important to be able to adjust the lighting. So that's why I really love this one from Vanity Planet. Guys, I've been struggling to do my eyebrows. I don't know what is up with me. I think maybe I need to get them waxed. Putting it off because places haven't been open. I've been like kind of doing them myself with like a little eyebrow razor. But I should eventually probably get them waxed. Wow, I'm just in awe of this lighting. Yeah, I'm pretty much just obsessed with this thing, and it's nice that it's cordless and rechargeable, and the light bulbs are like lifetime LED energy saving. So I'm obsessed with this. I would highly recommend it, you guys, if you want to try it out. It is so useful and so nice just to have the lighting. Even if you're not traveling right now, it is so nice just to have at home for the lighting itself. And it's a big, good size mirror, as you can see, so you're not going to be like. So yeah, I'm obsessed. So you can get it for 55% off with the code KVPOSE. I will link it down below where you can follow the link and use my code KVPOSE, and then you'll get 55% off. Vanity Planet honestly comes through with the discount codes, because that is honestly incredible. What company ever gives discounts more than 50%? Like 55% is actually insane. And this thing sells out fast, so I would definitely recommend going to get it now. It is amazing, and I hope you think so too. Let me know if you guys have tried it, what you think. Again, that'll be the first link in the description with the code KVPOSE. So check it out. Thanks Vanity Planet for partnering with me on this video. They're the best. They have so many cool, useful tools, so I'm really excited about this one. Okay, I'm gonna finish getting ready, and then I will catch you guys later. Okay, I don't think I've vlogged anything all day, and I was about to get out the door before I realized that I haven't said anything about what I'm doing. So, this morning, I decided to take my COVID test today. Sorry, I just put on my mask and I didn't feel like taking it off. But I booked my COVID test this morning, like 3 hours ago when I got up. It's now 11:40. I'm gonna head to UPS, drop off my boxes first, and then head to the testing center. My appointment's at 12:30. So I just wanna give myself a little extra time to get there early to check in. But I'm gonna document my experience for you guys. Kind of nervous. I think it's like the nasal swab thing that people say is not pleasant, but oh well, COVID would be worse. So should be interesting. So here goes nothing. Okay, when I got to that line at UPS, I was worried because I thought it was going to take too long and I'd be late to my appointment. But I was in and out quick, and I got my stuff shipped just in time. Now I'm walking to the urgent care. I don't know, I'm not that nervous, but I just hope I'm still early enough. A beautiful day. Okay, I am back now for my test. I realized I posted on Instagram, but I hadn't vlogged about my experience yet. So I'm currently waiting to get my results, which I know might shock some of you because, myself included, I thought you had to wait at least like 3, 5, even a week days. And I was texting my friends this morning and she was like, go now because there's 7 days out right now. And so I was like, okay, shit. So that's when I made my appointment this morning. I just went in. It was like kind of hectic in the beginning. Obviously this is just like my urgent care, so not every place is gonna have that experience. But I sat there for 30 minutes after I wrote my name down, which is what she told me to do. I had already made an appointment. And 30 minutes later, like I was still waiting. And so I go up and I'm like, hey, like I haven't been called, you haven't taken my insurance card or anything, and I've been waiting. She's like, oh yeah, let me take it. I was like, okay, like sure. Luckily I didn't have anywhere to be. But then after that I was probably waiting another like 10-15 minutes. And so 45 minutes after my appointment time I actually went in. So I was like kind of annoyed, but also like they had so much going on. I saw multiple people yelling at them and it was just like kind of chaotic, honestly. So I could be patient. Speaking of patient, I keep watching the clock waiting for them to call me. Yeah, so I go in and I didn't realize until I heard other people checking in and like what they wanted to do that you could do the COVID and antibodies test at the same time, and there was a thing called rapid test apparently where you didn't have to wait a week. They didn't send it to a lab. You could just pay $50. It wasn't covered by insurance, and then they would send you your results within 10 to 15 minutes, or like whatever they said, 15-20 minutes. So I was like, you know what, I think that's worth it, especially since my insurance covered both of the tests. I was like, heck yeah, like I'll just pay $50 and do the rapid one. And so I did that. They swabbed my nose twice because one was for the rapid test and one was to be sent, because I think they're still gonna send it to a lab. I don't know this, like I literally just learned about this rapid test thing an hour ago, so I don't know if it's like just as qualified, just as scientifically proved. I don't know. Again, like all of these tests I feel like you kind of have to take with a grain of salt because there's new science and new things coming out about, oh shit, I'm getting a call right now, but there's no caller ID. This could be it. Okay, thank you so much. Is there a difference in accuracy of the one you're sending and the rapid one? I'm negative! I tested negative. I don't have coronavirus. Oh, thank God. But he did say, okay, wow, I'm glad I got that on camera. He did say that the rapid one is about 80% accurate, which isn't great, but better than 50-50, I guess. And the one they're sending out that I'll hear back in like a week is more like 98% accurate. Hallelujah. I don't have COVID. And he said I'd hear about my antibodies in a week too. So cool. Anyway, so as I was saying, the actual testing process. Yeah, they did 2 nose swabs, and that's like in both nostrils. I didn't know what I expected, honestly. I didn't think your nostrils went that far up, honestly. But she's like, it's gonna be uncomfortable, and I've definitely heard that from people. But I expected it to be like, then like it would be there a long time. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was like boom. It was very like, oof, like it went far up. Like feels like you're gonna hit your brain, but it was like boom, like in out instant. My eyes kind of watered a little bit, and then I was like, oh God, I have to do it again. But it was so quick, like I couldn't complain because it was over like that. So I feel like if it was like in there and staying for 10 seconds or something, that would have been a different story. But it was not as bad as I expected because it was so quick. It kind of reminded me of like the feeling of getting your nose pierced. I got my nose pierced when I was in high school once, and it's just like a sharp like boom, like whoa, and then your eyes water and then it's over. So it was kind of like that. So I didn't pay for those tests, which is great, but I just paid for that rapid one. I just wanted to know, like for peace of mind for me, before I even do something where it's like a picnic in a park with a friend where we're keeping 6 feet, I still would just feel better knowing that I tested negative after traveling. So good news. Oh, the antibodies test was a blood test, which I didn't know that. Which seems kind of obvious now because it has to like, well, I don't know, whatever. I thought it was gonna be a spit test, I guess is what I was expecting. But she pulls out a needle and she's like, which arm do you want your blood drawn from? And I was like, my what? She first looked inside my elbow and she couldn't find a vein, and then she decided to take it out of my hand, which she said is much easier anyway. And I was like, okay, fine, like that sounds easier. And it's just like a prick. It's like getting your blood drawn, it's not a big deal. And it was over quick. So I was in and out of the room where the actual testing was done in like 5 minutes, I think. And then from there they said, like, call me, and I just walked out. So waiting for it was like kind of a mess, but again, that's not like every testing center. I just went to a close by urgent care in Brooklyn, and I'm so happy that I did that. Anyway, I would highly encourage any of you guys, if you've been traveling, if you feel like you might have been around someone who is positive or something like that, like definitely get a test just so you know, and just so you're keeping yourself away from people if you do test positive or if you don't have symptoms or anything. But again, like it's different in every state. That's why I wanted to wait till I got here, because obviously I was traveling and my insurance is New York, and I knew that it was all covered in New York, so I was like, I might as well just wait. Cool. I will let you guys know when I actually hear from the more accurate test next week, probably in the next week's vlog, in my antibodies test. So stay tuned for that. But I tested negative. Now I need to call my accountant. Not to tell her about my coronavirus results, she doesn't give a shit, but about accounting. Hello, I'm in my bathroom. I just did a home workout and I showered and I washed my hair, so I wanted to show you guys. First of all, what I always use at the ends of my hair is the It's a Tens. It's not like a hair routine. I wanted to show this product that I got right before I left when quarantine was starting, and I didn't bring it with me because it was this big bottle, and so I was like, I'll be back in a couple weeks, like I'll use it then. But I had been looking for like a nice mousse for the longest time. Oh, there's my air fryer making dinner. Like, my hair doesn't really hold curl, even straight, it kind of like waves after a while. It just doesn't hold style. So I've been looking for a good nice mousse, and I went and got my hair done 2 days before I flew out to Oregon, and my hairstylist was using this on me, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing, what is this? And it's the Sebastian whipped cream, and I just want to show you because hair mousses are very like light and airy, but this one legitimately looks and feels like whipped cream. You push it down. Whoa! Do you see that? I guess it's kind of more like shaving cream consistently because it is like thick consistency. That's what I meant. It legitimately looks like whipped cream. Pretty odorless. She thick. I probably didn't even need this much. Like, look at that. So I'm just gonna work it into my hair. Look at that. Jesus, how am I gonna use all this? So you can just use a little bit at a time. I bought it from my hairstylist, but they probably sell it on like Amazon or websites like Ulta or something. But I'm just really excited to be reunited with my brand new mousse and get to use it. I did use it the first night I washed my hair back here, and yeah, I kind of like to like straighten, curl my hair when I style it. Wow, this is literally too much, and this makes it hold so much better, and it just feels like it styles better. So anyway, thought that was fun. Try and use the rest of this and then have my dinner. Hello everybody, welcome to the next day. I am just about to make food. It's almost noon actually, and I'm just now picking up my camera. I got ready because I want to film something for something later. Yeah, I don't know, I just did. This is the boredom of quarantining myself temporarily. So I did want to show you a couple things that I got. I just changed out my phone case, which I've been using Casetify cases since like last fall. I just switched mine to the mirror case. I'm going to try it for a bit. So it's basically just like a silver mirror, so you can kind of check yourself before you wreck yourself, and it's just kind of cool looking. It's like very reflective and nice. So and it has the bumper on the outside to protect it too. I love Casetify. Anyway, I just thought of sharing that because I've gotten some random questions lately. I don't even mean like on Instagram or anything, but from my friends in real life, I'll randomly, like a few people have been like, hey, do you have a Casetify code? Like, I really want to get a case. What's your code? So I thought I'd share it again in case anyone on the internet wants to get a case. My code is still valid. I worked with them like December, I think. And it's not a code, it's just casetify.com/Kristee. I think the code is 20, like the numbers, 20Kristee, but I think you can just go through my link and it'll apply it. So if anyone wants a new phone case, just a suggestion. I love them. Anyway, oh, and I wanted to talk about another random ass product. This is something I bought myself. It's a new watch band. Since I got my Apple Watch a couple years ago, I just always use the black sport band that it came with, and I wear it all the time. I've worn it to like formal events and people have made fun of me because the black is just so harsh against my skin tone that it really stands out. So I wanted to get a nude one. I found this one. I'll link it on my Amazon page. This was like, I think it was $8 for a pack of 2. I'm pretty sure the Apple ones are like 40. I don't want to quote you wrong, but anyway, I'm obsessed with this one. I got the pink sand color. Again, I'll link it on my Amazon page. It is just like the Apple Sport Band. It's a little bit thinner and lighter, but I kind of like it better. It feels lighter. And I was just texting my friend about this because she wanted to get one also, so I thought I would share. And I also got the stone color. Sorry, my AC is blaring, so I'm gonna be loud. So the one on my wrist is pink sand, and then this is stone. So it's kind of like a light gray neutral, but I really like them both. They feel like great quality, especially for the price. I honestly think it's very similar to the Apple one, just not as thick. But again, we'll see how it holds up. I've had it for a day, so far so good. Anyway, I've just been doing some work this morning. I did post a little clue. I started posting hints on my Instagram. This is gonna go up after my announcement, so you guys are already gonna know that I'm starting a podcast, which is so exciting. I'm so nervous because I feel like there's this whole stigma about people starting podcasts, and it's like, oh, another person, like everyone and their mother has a podcast. But I'm just really, really excited because I've been wanting to do this for so long, and I've been talking about it for so long. Whatever, I'm gonna explain that in the video, that's not the point. But we're announcing that this weekend. I've been posting little clues on my Instagram stories because I told them that I have an announcement this weekend, and I'm trying to keep it vague without like hyping it up too much because I don't want people to think, like I've gotten people guessing that I'm like moving abroad for a brand new dream job, and I'm like, It's not quite that extreme, like you need to lower the bar a little bit. But it has been fun. So far I posted a picture yesterday. It was like a New York City skyline picture, but that wasn't really intended to be a clue. So a lot of people were guessing that I was moving because I posted a picture of Manhattan, which at this point is not the case. But I haven't shut down that idea either. Okay, now I'm just getting on a tangent. Yeah, so that was like the consensus yesterday, and today I posted a picture of like my corner table that has the neon light in the background, and I just put a few things on the table and didn't say anything about them, and one of them was my microphone, and a lot of people are guessing podcasts from that. So anyway, it's just a fun thing. I love doing little scavenger hunts or clues or guesses, not necessarily on YouTube. I feel like I haven't really done that, but just in life. Like my mom would always do scavenger hunts for us growing up on holidays, like Christmas. I don't know, I just love surprises. I love guessing. I think it's so fun, but at the same time I don't want people to be like, this is a life-altering event that she's counting down to, when it's really just like an exciting thing. I thought it would get people interested. So anyway, that was a tangent, but I just posted one of those clues, and I'm trying to decide what I want to post for tomorrow, because I mean, this is all in the past. Go follow me on Instagram if you're not already, because it's a fun time. But while I'm filming this, I'm still deciding what clue I want to post. I'm gonna post on Friday that it's something with my best friend Sierra, but tomorrow I think I want to do something. I want to try and get people to think that I'm moving apartments in New York without like falsely leading them, you know? Just like guiding them slightly. So we'll see what I end up posting. But anyway, yeah, this is all in the past. But that's just what I'm up to. So I've been doing some work this morning, and yeah, today's pretty low-key honestly, because again, there's only so much I can do when I'm trying to mostly stay in my apartment. I haven't even been to Manhattan yet since I got here a week ago almost, trying to not, and I don't have my laptop to work on. So I did get an email from Apple that they received my laptop yesterday and started working on it. It still says they're in the diagnosing process. Yeah, these things will be linked below that I mentioned. Not sponsored, but just in case you want to check it out. Okay, back to putting bread in my air fryer. I've been loving to do that. You don't even need to like spray it with oil or anything. It just perfectly toasts it. I'm gonna do 5 minutes. Why do I have unforgettable stuck in my head? Okay. Good morning, you guys. Today is Friday. It is, I think, the last day I'm vlogging of this week in my life. It's been interesting, pretty much just vlogging in my apartment. That's what this vlog has just been, like, week in my life, self-isolating. It's definitely been interesting, like being alone, and I picked a very dumb week to be without my laptop because I'm literally just here the entire day and not able to like fully do the work that I could without my laptop. I literally paid my taxes on my phone the other day, and that was a weird, wild trip trying to like go through all the documents on my phone. Anyway, when you guys are seeing this, the first episode of the podcast is up. I'm so like thrilled that that's actually gonna be this in a few days. So go listen, rate us 5 stars if you liked it, subscribe, tell your friends. I don't know, I'm just really excited. My voice is like, I haven't spoken yet today, so yeah. So it's definitely been interesting isolating alone without a computer, but I'm making do. I am reading lots. Right now I'm reading Untamed by Glennon Doyle. I think it's a pretty popular book. I didn't really know of her before, but my friend texted to me about this book that she was reading earlier in quarantine because she watched Sophia Bush's live stream with Glennon, I want to say. I don't know, but I heard about it from her, and I've been seeing it like on Instagram, and so I've been on the wait list on the DC Library online where I borrow books from, and it just popped up, so I was like, yeah, sure, I'm reading it, and I really like it so far. It's very like poetic. Like, she's a very good writer with like a very interesting approach. Like each chapter, it's like different pieces of her life and not necessarily like a cohesive biography, but I really like it. So anyway, I'm reading that right now. Yeah, today's Friday, gonna live it up. I don't think I vlogged anything yesterday. I've been reading, doing what work I can on my phone, getting stuff ready for the podcast launch, working out on my beautiful home gym on the floor, just kind of like finding a routine back here in my little studio. We'll see what we get up to today, and then I think that'll wrap up this week in my life. But cheers. I'm just gonna have the rest of my coffee and read a little bit this morning. It's very cloudy today, so the lights might be a little dim, but we'll see what we get up to. I also decided to order a couple bands for my home workouts. So this is Susie B Fitness. I've been following her on Instagram for a while, and then I would always look and see if her bands were in stock, and they were always sold out. Okay, so my friend Remy did a haul where she showed a few that she was sent from a new summer collection. So I decided to look just in case, even though I figured they'd be sold out. But look at this. There's a lot still in stock. I don't know about when this vlog goes up, but I definitely think bands are smarter over buying dumbbells because bands are way more versatile, and plus you don't have that intense weight that you're shipping and paying to ship heavy weights, and this is like adjustable resistance. So I got this one, which is light medium, and I don't really know exactly how resistant each one is, so I got one light medium one that's tie-dye, and then I also got a medium heavy one just in case. I think I got the pink one. So these are long bands, unlike my glute bands, which you can use for like arm stuff. And I don't know, I think it'll be good for doing home workouts here in my apartment. So I got a couple of those. I wanted to show you guys. It'll probably not be here for a while because it says it takes like a week to ship. But yeah, exciting stuff. Okay, you guys, I am fairly certain the last thing I filmed was like this morning, sitting in this exact spot 12 hours ago. Except now it's dark and I have my pink light on. And I haven't filmed anything throughout the day. But I have had another day chilling at home. I feel like Lexi, if you guys watch my friend Lexi Lombard, she had a whole series, like weekly vlogs while she was quarantining by herself in New York City, in my neighborhood actually. I mean, she had like 12 weeks or something like crazy like that, but I just completed 1 week alone in New York City. So yeah, honestly, it was a good week. I just want to do a little recap of what it was like isolating by myself for a week. It honestly wasn't nearly as difficult as I thought it would be. I guess it is like still pretty new feeling, like being by myself, because when I was isolating, you know, at first quarantining, it was with my family. So now coming here, I don't know, like I thought my apartment would feel smaller and I would go crazy, like not leaving and staying here. And well, especially without my laptop, it was a little different, just like, you know, not doing my typical workload that I can do with my computer, which I talked about. But in a way it was kind of nice because then it made me, you know, write more. I was doing a little journaling, I was reading more, I was, I don't know, just like finding other things besides like busying myself on my laptop. I did end up getting ready today because I wanted to film some stuff announcing the podcast, but I'm bummed because I did want to be able to edit and upload my announcement video to my YouTube channel this weekend on Sunday when we're announcing it on Instagram, and that's just not gonna happen because I am not gonna get my laptop until next week now. So I don't know when this is gonna be up because I was hoping to upload that Sunday, this video Wednesday, but that's all gonna be kind of altered because of this. But you know, we roll with the punches, it'll be okay. Life goes on. That's just why you guys have to follow me on Instagram if you're not already, because that's where you're gonna see things that don't make it to YouTube in the same timely manner. Like if you're watching this and you have no idea what this clue countdown I was doing on Instagram about the podcast even was, you missed out. So go follow me. Yeah, I had a lot of like phone calls and FaceTimes and still talking to my parents. I definitely miss my parents so much. It's just like you get so used to living with someone, whether it's like your roommates, your parents, your significant other, whatever, and then it's just so sad when you're like alone. I don't know, but I'm sure my mom is watching this. Love you, Mom, and Dad, of course. I'm feeling good. I don't have any symptoms still. It's been 8 days now, and I should get my official test results back in the next couple days. And yeah, I wasn't like 100% isolated, didn't leave my house kind of isolated, as you guys saw. Like I did run some errands, I did go to a bodega, but I was always like wearing masks and not getting close to people and just like getting my stuff and going. I'm looking forward to, in the near future, hopefully, you know, seeing a few friends outside, socially distancing still. For now, this was my week in my life, first week back in New York, isolating by myself. It's been quite a ride. We'll see how the next few weeks play out. Things are opening up still. I think phase 4 starts on Monday in New York City, which is exciting. I think it's even more kind of, I honestly don't even know. I like say the phases, but I don't know what they mean. It is a sign of progress. New York is still on the up as far as I'm aware, but let's keep our fingers crossed that it continues that way. Anyway, as you're watching this, my first podcast episode is up. Go watch it, or fucking go listen to it. I'm so excited. I can't believe it's gonna be like a thing announced to the world in just a couple days. So all the links All links will be down below for you to subscribe, share with your friends, give it a listen, let me know what you think. Pretty much just gonna finish up my week in my life vlog here. I hope there was something interesting in it. I don't know how people are able to make week in my life videos inside their apartment, isolating alone, and make them interesting. But nonetheless, love you guys. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you next time.